Good evening, chat. How are we doing?
Hello.
Hey, B Carp. Hey, Ninja. Thanks for the lurk.
Welcome in.
Yeah. So tonight we have some prismatic accessory pouch collections. You might be asking to yourself, "Hey, Boris, didn't you literally just open one of these on stream like a week or two ago?" Yes, we did. Now everyone in the household can get one because, I mean, how could you not? Yes, and of course, my Eevee Build-A-Bear is like hiding behind the light fixture back there.
This is my emotional support Eevee Squishmallow. And hopefully we get luck.
Yes. Hopefully we get some luck. All right. So, with that said, each of these has 5 packs. So, 10 packs total. That's not a lot of packs for what we normally open on stream when we do card openings. That's fine. Because after we get done with the card opening, I'll be setting things up and I'll be just kind of hanging out and chilling with chat. She's going to be sorting cards, and I'm actually going to be keying in my collection that we have a lot of the sword stuff kind of behind the table back here. And we're going to be cataloging all those since I am way behind on that. And I figured streaming it is actually probably the most likely way I'm actually going to drag myself down here to actually do it.
Hooray!
Yeah, she's thrilled about the idea. Why? Because it's something I've needed to do for a while. So I will be using pkmn.gg for that once we get to that part.
Emotional support Eevee. Okay.
All right. So yeah, so these sets come with the obvious, the Eevee pouch, and then comes with 5 booster packs.
Do you need help?
Nope.
Oh. I need help. You look at my...
Yes, I have.
No floofy tonight.
Nothing wrong with floofy hair. Am I right, chat?
Floofy.
Loof.
Loof.
Hey, P Money, how's it going?
Thank you.
Of course, we have the Eevee pouch.
Eevee!
Fantastic soft texture. Drawstring.
I'm so excited to bring it to Forest with me.
Yes. So for anyone who may be going to Electric Forest, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, if you see this weirdo with an Eevee pouch, you know who it is.
Yes. I'm so excited.
All right. We have 5 packs from this one. And then we have another 5 there.
Do you want me to open? Is that you insinuating I should open the box?
Probably should, just so we've got it ready.
Okay. Got it. I didn't know what we were doing.
Ah, sure. That makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, people over on the Tiki Tax. How are we? We are just starting stream out, so we got some packs incoming.
Yep.
Speaking of,
First pack.
first pack magic.
Hopefully. Okay, it's a foil energy.
Okay, we'll take those.
Yes. We will always take the shiny energies.
I like shiny things.
Yes. Don't we all? So, got that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Miltank. Utterly normal pull so far. Habbenberry, as opposed to a Have-Not Berry. We have Noibat. I am having all kinds of problems tonight. More so than normal. Black Belts training.
Someone asked, I have been going around telling live people jokes. Want to hear some? If they are appropriate, I am 100% fine with it.
Right. Rescue Board. Yes. Professor Turo's Scenario. Shaman. River. Ooh, Pokeball foil.
Yo, Janine's
All right.
Secret Art.
Pokeball foil, Janine's Secret Art. It's a Pokeball foil, so that counts.
Why did the chef? Oh, hold on. We'll wait. Go ahead. Go.
We have Reverse Hollow Larry's Skill. And the Dunsparce.
Dun dun dun.
But hey, we did get a Pokeball Hollow.
Why did the chef go to Las Vegas? He wanted to whisk it all. Love it.
Nice.
I thought you were going to tell like a Hell's Kitchen joke or something. Because, that's literally my life, I guess. It's one to the front because it's Scarlet, right? Okay.
What's up? Thank you for the like over on the live.
Let me get over here. I don't know what I'm doing, hanging out all the way over there. Okay, here we go. All right, we've got Metal Energy, the hippopotamus. Have a good day. Eevee, Spritzy, Pupitar, Kyrian. Kieran?
Yep.
Kieran. Seeking.
F yeah.
I'm having trouble too.
Fresh print.
Regigigas. Reggie. Reverse Hollow Dunsparce.
Just regular Dunsparce.
I was looking at that one, that's why. Reverse Hollow Cottony. And Full Art Mela.
Okay.
I don't know if we have this one.
No, we do not. Full Art Trainer, we'll take that.
I take ye.
TFB Master, welcome into the stream. How's it going? So we've gotten a Pokeball Hollow and a Full Art Trainer. Not a bad start. Given that this set hasn't been amazing to us, at least not in English.
Oh no. This set has been...
like, we've had okay luck in Japanese and Korean, but English has been absolutely garbo.
Yes.
Yeah, not too bad here, TFB. We're just chilling. We're opening up a few packs tonight of Prismatic Evolutions, and then I will be chilling and cataloging my collection on stream. Mostly as an excuse to motivate myself to actually do it. Because I am behind where I feel like I should be for that one. Alright. Water Energy. Miltank. Professor's Research. Featuring Professor Sycamore, which is, I believe, XY. If I remember right. Aromatisse. Noibat. Thank you for the subscribe over on YouTube. Support is always appreciated. Crispin. As opposed to Soggin.
Soggin these nuts.
Got him. Shaman. Professor Turo's Scenario. Reverse. Another Pokeball Hollow. Hello. Pokeball Hollow Roaring Moon. We're hitting the Pokeball Hollows at least.
Good thing I made you buy it.
Reverse Hollow Great Tusk. What? Full Art Atticus. 3 packs in, and we've pulled 2 Pokeball Hollows and 2 full art trainers. What is going on tonight?
I love the color on that too. You guys can't see it as well, but it's like a hot pink. Like a hot pink. Like a very pretty hot pink.
Oh, that is... This, so far, knock on wood, so far, this is the best luck that we've actually had on Prismatic. Like,
honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Prismatic has been bad to us. Like, real bad.
It's just, it's apologizing now.
Yes.
It's like, hey, you remember when I was a dick? How about, here's, like, everything in every pack. Could you imagine if we got a God pack?
Oh, that'd be... I would probably fall over.
I would cry. Yeah. Anyways, let's get moving on. We're not saving these, right? Because I think we have a ton.
I think we do now, yeah.
This pack is just going to come open as is, but... Alright.
Yeah, it's been rough finding stuff. And then, probably sometime early next week, probably Sunday, we should, as long as the Postal Service is not terrible, we should actually have 2 booster boxes of the Japanese Black Bolt and White Flare. So we'll have, and those sets are nuts. I'm
so excited.
I have never seen in TCG sets where, you know, we're already looking at like a full week after release, and there are still several cards in each of those sets worth several $100. Like the monochrome black and white rarity, Zekrom and Reshiram are still both going for like 400, which is more than what the Umbreon and Prismatic is going for in Japanese by like $100. It's insane.
All right, here we go. We've got Fighting Energy, Pinsir, Larvitar, Houndour, wow, Dusclops, Reggie. Can you please?
Cypher Maniacs, code breaking.
Thank you. My dyslexia. Sorry. Screamtail, Reverse Hollow Fan Rotom, Reverse Hollow Earthen Vessel.
The fuck? We are... I mean, I bet...
Eevee, that's what it was.
We are You brought the thing that looks like Penny's backpack, and we're pulling all the Team Star Eaters. What the heck? Yeah, B-Carp, this is nuts.
I love that. Okay, well, let me protect it. Hold on.
Actually freaking wild.
I like actually stood up. I'm like, wait, hold on, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is nuts. This is very non-characteristic of Prismatic. Prismatic is known for not having great pull rate.
I told you, it's apologizing to us.
Friggin' 3 of the Team Star lead full arts. That is bonkers.
Okay. It's your turn.
Yep. I'm aware. I'm just enjoying this insanity.
Yeah.
So we're...
A little bit. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
Keeping in mind, chat, we are literally 4 packs in at this point. Apparently ASMR coughing was not a thing, so she muted the mic for me. Yeah, like we've opened some Prismatic as far as like we opened one of these, we opened up like a booster bundle, things like small things like that, and we have been skunked on it. So this is out of its mind. This is...
I'm really happy.
Yeah, This is obscene pull rates. 3 full art trainers plus 2 Pokeball
And we have
well
6
hollows
packs left.
on 4 packs.
Wow.
Like we're
Go crazy!
we are literally averaging more than 1 hit per pack right
Wait
now.
a minute. Don't they come with stickers?
Hmm?
Or did that was
No.
that something
That was the
else?
sticker collection that came with stickers.
Ew, okay. I'm like,
The
wait a
aptly
minute,
named
there's
sticker
stickers?
collections. Oh, hey. This mind you, chat, this is also our second foil energy. I know the foil energies are like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4, but we're now 2 in 5. Spritzy. Rotostick. Cottony. Professor's Research. Diplin. Dots. Glass Trumpet.
Glass monkey. Sorry.
Explorer's Guidance. Which is weird because he looks very lost and confused reading that map, but whatever. Pokeball Hollow Shaman.
Reverse. Oh, it is a...
Yeah, it's a Pokeball.
Yeah.
It's a Pokeball Hollow. This is our third Pokeball Hollow in 5 packs.
Let me make some more room, Eevee.
Hey, Lucy, thank you for the live. Welcome in. Yeah, this is... The pull rates are just... What is going on here?
Okay.
Reverse Hollow Duskull and Roaring Moon.
Hey, that's alright.
We,
I mean,
we still got a hit. Yeah, we're still averaging more than 1 hit per pack. Even if you exclude the foil energies, because it's whatever on those. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, crazy.
Like, this is actually absurd. Like, we could pull nothing the rest of the packs, and we'd still have an actually obscene pull rate.
I know. Alright, here we go.
Our third out of 6 packs with the Hollow Energy.
Black Belts Training. Dusclops. Hippopotas. Houndour. Why do I keep getting all the ones that are... Anyways. Professor Sada's Vitality. Sweet Coon.
Yep.
Yep. I know how to... I know how to type them or write them, but I don't know how to say them. Crispin, as opposed to Sagan. Oh my god. Pokeball Duraludon.
What? What the? What are these boxes?
Reverse Hollow Dunsparce. And Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Alright.
That pack hit us with the stuff that went like dun da dun. Dun da dun.
Dun dun dun. These, what in the world is going on?
This is...
Seriously.
Yeah, this is wild. Actually wild.
Especially for Prismatic.
Yeah.
Like, what the...
And I think the fact that it is Prismatic just makes it even more bonkers.
Yeah.
3 full art trainers and 4 Pokeball Hollows and 3 foil energies on 6 packs. I have never seen Prismatic like this.
Wow. Alright, love, it's your turn.
Yep. We have...
Yeah, right? We just need more Eevee pouches. Oh, they're super cool though. They remind me of like a D&D dice bag.
Yeah.
Basically, like it's got the draw strings. So like it's like a little pouch. It is so adorable.
All right. Keeping this absolute insanity going, Fighting Energy, Professor's Research, Litleo, Dracloak, Duraludon, Kieran, Effia, Seeking, Regigigas, Reverse Hollow Noibat, Reverse Hollow Jolteon, Dusknoir. I ain't even mad, bro.
I know. I'm like,
I'm
excited to, like, if there's something, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be mad. I have never opened a Prismatic Evo pouch box, only opened a poster, a binder, and... Oh, you had an ETB? How dare you?
They're almost creeping down towards $100 online. They're at like 100.
Only 100.
Well, considering what they were running,
I know.
that's
still
it's still
ridiculous
stupid.
for our hobby.
Oh, it's still 100% stupid
for our hobby.
But at the same time, it's a sign that reprints are happening.
Yes. All right, Grass Energy, Pupitar, Bronzor, Aromatisse, Eevee, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk.
Just a heads up, you're kind of falling out of frame there.
Oh, oops, my bad. I'm like not up here. That's Professor Sada's Vitality, Reverse Hollow Noctowl.
Super playable in competitive.
Yes. Reverse Hollow Pyroar. And,
okay, it's another Dusknoir.
Dusknoir. It is a pretty card, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like the purples and blues in it.
For sure. Yeah, so...
Last pack for each of us.
So yeah, so in 8 packs so far, we're still sitting on 3 full art trainers, 4 Pokeball Hollow cards, and 3 Hollow Energies. Like,
crazy.
This is actually insane, especially for Prismatic. As I was mentioning earlier, Prismatic is known for terrible pull rate, which is that's honestly driving a lot of the issues with it, as far as the secondary market and the scalping issues with it. A lot, like, the pull rates don't help that. All right, so we're getting wet at the end here. Habenberry, Noibat, Black Belts Training, Fan Rotom, Carmine, yep. Great Tusk.
I know. I don't know why, but the cards are really
Suicune,
sticky.
Pokeball Hollow Bronzong. For those keeping track at home, this is our 5th Pokeball Hollow on 9 packs. This is actually insane. Like, this is some, like, super wonky pull rate here.
Oh, thank you.
Reverse Hollow Dreepy and Noctowl.
I don't know. Crazy. You originally have 5? Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I wouldn't be mad if I got literally no full arts. Like, for this set. I wouldn't be mad. If you guys have watched the stream before, you know me. I just love the art of the card. Like, for some cards, I feel like, you know, this little window of art should be on a full art, just because of how pretty it is. But obviously that doesn't happen to all of them. So that's why I will like if we open a brand new pack together, I'm like, stop, I want to see the art. I want to see every card. Like, come
And boy,
on.
howdy, will we be doing that a lot for Black Bolt White Flare, especially considering that's a set with over 170 full arts.
What?
Yes, between the two sets, there are over 170 full arts. Why? Because literally every single Pokemon in the Gen 5 decks has a full art. Plus, there are others.
I love that though. Also, I'm really excited now. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I know they had like higher hit rates on them, but
I would have grabbed more boxes, but definitely not. The budget was not there.
No, because
yes,
Forest.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're getting wet at the end apparently. Cottony. Oh my lord! Hello. Litleo. Dracloak. Duraludon. Pyroar. Buddy Poffin. Seeking. Reverse Hollow Vaporeon. Reverse Hollow Exeggutor. And Roaring Moon. But honestly, I am happy with these hits.
Yeah, this is bonkers, chat. This is actually, if you follow the channel, you know that most sets are usually about 1 in 3 pull rates. Prismatic's actually known for being worse.
It's like 1 in 6.
It's like 1 in 4, 1 in 5. But
for us, it was 1 in 6.
Yeah, for at least it's like.
But for this,
so
this is like 1 in 2 ish.
It's more than that because you figure 8 hits on 10 packs.
Well, I don't necessarily always consider the Pokeballs as like hits per se,
the
because
Pokeball
you
ones
can also have full arts with.
But they are still definitely hits because they're not the standard and they are much more rare in theory.
In theory.
So for those keeping track, as stuff starts sliding. All right. So for those of you keeping track at home, we had 3 foil energies. We had Pokeball Hollows of Bronzong, Janine's Secret Art, Duraludon, Shaman, and Roaring Moon. And then we also had full art Ortega, full art Atticus, and full art Mila. So this is nuts. This is on 10 packs, guys. This is one of the best hit rates in a stream that we have literally ever had. And it's on a set that's known for being awful for them. This is crazy, guys.
Evie! We got them for 70.
No, that was the Black Bolt White Flare boxes.
Oh, but that's what
these were.
No, that's what. How much are the Black Bolt and White?
Flares? Oh, okay, yeah. The Black Bolt and White Flares. I got mine for about 75 each. Most places online now that it says officially released in Japan, it's about 110 to 130 for a box, which for a Japanese box is actually wild, especially at launch. You know, you've seen a couple sets creep up like that at launch, mostly Prismatic, and then 151 didn't start that way in Japanese, but it got that way. Just as the set became more sought after. But yeah, so most Japanese booster boxes, you can get most sets historically for, depending on the set, anywhere from about 45 to 65, 70 on the high end. So the fact that these are fresh launch and already going for double to triple that for Black Bolt White Flare is something that we haven't seen before. But that also, too, feeds into what we're seeing with the pricings for Black Bolt and White Flare. And I can actually show those once I get everything set up for the second part of the stream here, because the site that I use to catalog my stuff also catalogs Japanese. and hopefully Korean soon. I know there was some talk that they were looking at that because
hope so.
they know that collectors are kind of looking at Korean because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Hey, House of Buff, welcome in.
So.
Yeah, it's been absolutely bonkers today. So we're going to start shifting gears here. But for anyone who is tuning in late, yeah, 3 foil energies. We had 5 Pokeball Hollows because we had Roaring Moon, Shaman, Duraludon, Janine's Secret Art, and Bronzong. And then we got 3 of the 5 team leads for Team Star. We got Mila, Atticus, and Ortega on 10 packs. So we pulled almost 1 hit a pack, which is
unheard of.
Yeah. Like, even on sets with good hit rates, like, we weren't even pulling hit rates like this on Crown Zenith. And Crown Zenith was a killer set for pull rates and for collectability. So, like, my mind is blown on this one. Because this is absolutely absurd what we pulled tonight.
And that's PRE, right?
Yes. All right. So we are going to go and shift gears a little bit here. I'm going to throw it into just chatting while I get the scene set up in OBS.
If I take them.
Yeah. Right. I'm actually going to go and do this number here while I get things set up. Because I'm actually have to kind of tweak some things here. Why is it not letting me capture? Yeah, well, it's not letting me capture the... Why is that off-centered?
Oh no. OBS does weird things.
Yes, it does.
Never ever have problems with mine. I don't know why you have so many with yours.
Yeah, it's because it loves me that much. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not letting me add chat on this. Cool. But now that works. Let's go. Cool. So let's go and do... Got to adjust the living bejesus out of this one. Cool. So now I should be able to go, in theory. Wrong button. Cool. All right. Could very well be TFB. So we got that there. So why is it not letting me? Oh, there it is. Oh, lordy. All right. All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. But yes, so we are fully set back up. So I use pkmn.gg to catalog my cards, or at least I've had it for a while. I've started to set, but just it takes a lot of time to do cataloging, and it's something extra that I have to intentionally kind of push myself to come down here when I'm not streaming or gaming to do. And I just don't do that very often. Let's be completely honest here. It's effort. So I figured I should go ahead and just chill and talk to chat while doing this. Oh god, I broke it. Of course I did. So why wouldn't I break things, chat? Okay, that should fix it. Cool. Continues. We can rotate that out of the way. Actually going to ditch the jersey because it's warm. All right. So I suppose I should grab one of the sets to sort. All right. So chat. I have cards, and we need to catalog some things. So we'll go over here. And yeah, let's just show you real quick just the level of insanity that we actually are seeing with Black Bolt and White Flare. Sort by price, shall we? Let me temporarily do that so you can see just how absurd the prices on the Japanese set are already. If this is any indication, the English prices are going to be a completely new level of stupid. because we don't see Japanese sets with $400 cards typically. I mean, White Flare is just as obnoxious, if not more, because there are actually 3 cards that are over $200 currently. And let's just put that into perspective. Terrestrial Festival, so they're the international version of Prismatic. The highest is 300, and there's one other card that's over 100. And it's Sylveon, because why not?
It's my favorite.
Exactly. So yeah, so that puts into perspective just how absolutely ludicrous the pricing for Black Bolt and White Flare are off to already. Alright, but we are going to go in, and we are going to start cataloging. And we are starting with Brilliant Stars. I've done some cataloging previously, but I stopped because I was waiting for them to add a feature that they finally added. Because we can go into table. And it is way easier to catalog like this. These sets are pretty much already sorted out by card number in the set, which will make it much easier for me to go down the line. And while I do this, chat, I'm going to be just kind of chit-chatting, so feel free to talk to me and ask questions and all that fun stuff in chat, because I will be keeping an eye on chat while doing this, and we're just going to chill out, sip out a drink, and have a good time. All right. Execute. We have a lot of these guys compared to when I started working on this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 regulars and 1 reverse holo. So I can do that. And suddenly, like just like that, execute's done. Executor. Just have 4 regulars. Groomish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular. No reverse. Okay, we have 3 regular Breloom and 1 regular Tropius. So those are done. Okay. Turtwig and Grottle. I do like this site too because it will have the different variants. So like if you have ones that have like the play Pokemon stamp from competitive play, it'll have that. There's also ones that are like deck exclusive ones, like if they're in like a theme deck or something. That's as far as to answer your question, TFB, as far as like the Destined Rivals ETBs and whatnot, I mean, really, I think that's up to you. Right now, Destined Rivals is incredibly inventory constrained. I suspect we may see some reprints because it sounds like, from what we know right now, after Black Bolt and White Flare in July, it sounds, as far as the English releases in July, the next English set isn't actually until like September. But there's already been some indication that inventory on that set may be kind of rough. So if they're like 2.5 months between sets and they're still concerned as far as the inventory levels, that tells me they're doing reprints in between time, and I could easily see Destined Rivals going to reprint. So I think that's really up to you. We opened Destined Rivals and it wasn't super kind to us. Alright, so we have 4 regular Turtwig. and 5 Groudle and 1 Reverse Holo Groudle. Alright. Torterra, I do not have any. Oh god, Burmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regular Burmy. We have a Reverse Holo Wormadam, which I already have recorded there. We have a Reverse Holo Mothim. Yeah, I mean, the hit rate on it, at least, from what I've heard, has been not terrible. Like, we got hits, but nothing nothing significant as far as the hits go. Like, it was all minor hits. So, I mean, it honestly, I'm all about, like, the collecting and having fun with it. So, I mean, if you think you might get more enjoyment from opening it and seeing what you got, freaking go for it, man. Wait, oops. And actually, we have 1, 2, 3 Reverse Holo Mothims. I also like this site, too, because this updates, like, daily as far as the price tracking from TCG Player. Like, they actually have a partnership with TCG Player now. Oh, and, like, I've got the Pro membership for the site, which is, like, $50 a year. And so it lets you, like, track things as far as, like, the values and all that pretty easily. So that's something super neat. And you can actually even go into the card page itself, and it will show all that stuff. If you're a Pro member, you can also add, like, if you have the card graded, things like that. It's a super cool site, super useful. I actually was an early adopter on it, but I didn't start more significantly using it until recently because I was waiting for some of the features to develop. Alright, so we have 5 Cherubi. We have the Shaman V-Star. Whoops. Wrong one. Yep, Shaman V-Star. Which, even though it's a V-Star, is worth, like, nothing. Right. We have 3 Carablast normal. We do not have Zarude V. We do not have Charizard V. However, we do have the Charizard V-Star. And just like that, we are like 20 cards in. Yeah, pretty much. Whenever it's 50-50, I tend to rip, honestly. But, of course, in my situation, it's because I also stream those, so content's content. Let's be honest. Okay. Magmar. We have 5 regulars. We have 2 regular and 1 reverse Magmortar. We have Moltres. We have 5 regular and 1 reverse Torkoal. The interesting part, though, with these Torkoal is, and this is a weird thing that we haven't actually seen a ton of in recent years, but it may be hard to tell on the camera, too. But you can see that even though these are both Brilliant Stars Torkoal, One of them is super dark compared to all the others. Like, super dark. They are both, like, they are the exact same, but just one is very much a darker print for some reason. So, wonder if that was just a weird thing with the printing run or just, like, some kind of misprint. Right. So we have 6 regular Chimchar and 1 reverse. We have a reverse Monferno. I mean, YouTube is a finicky beast, TFB, honestly. The biggest thing with YouTube is, my YouTube, like, a year ago was still at, like, 30-something subscribers, and now it's at about 120. But a lot of that growth, honestly, has really just been the last, like, 2 months. It's really shot up quite a bit. And honestly, the biggest thing that helps with your YouTube these days, long form videos are great if you already have a base or you find a niche that people cling to. But the reality is most of your views and discovery are going to come from shorts. So if you're not making shorts, you're probably not growing much on YouTube, realistically. Most of my new subs on YouTube honestly come off of shorts or it comes off of streams. Not much comes off of the few long form videos I do. All right, so we have a hollow foil and a reverse hollow foil Infernape. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing with shorts is most of my shorts are like clips from stream, or it's something that I will record as a standalone thing rather than trying to just shorten up a short off of a long form video. For sure. Alright, we have Simisear V. Wild that the Simisear off of, yeah, what's that? Was it?
The one I'm sorting?
Oh, yeah. Is that... Oh, yeah, that's, yeah, that's, Crown Zenith. But yeah, the Simisear V off of Crown Zenith is, like, friggin', like, $16 for some weird reason. Yeah, not a problem, TFB. Alright, so we have 5 regular Starmie, or Staryu. We have a regular and a reverse Lapras. Feels like the rarity for some of these, or the value for some of these has slowly started to creep up a little bit. Yep, 10.05 here as well, TFB. 3 regular and 1 reverse Corphish. Seven regular Snorunt. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like these common rares. Used to be pretty much all of them would be like 3 or 4 cent. I'm seeing a lot of like 5 and 7 cent now. I wonder if that's just natural aging now that the Sword and Shield cards are a few years old, or if it's one of those things where like there's an inflation factor. I don't know. 5 regular Piplup. 2 regular Prinplup. 2 and 2 for Buizel. Four regular Floatzel and 1 reverse holo. And 1 Luminion V, which we already have there. Also, the V rarity cards have actually kind of dropped a little bit. Like, they've never been typically worth more than like $1 or so, but a lot of them are actually worth less than that. Well, the commons have actually gone up. It's kind of weird. All right, we have 5 regular Cubchoo and 4 regular Beartic. So how we doing still, chat? Pretty lively group, honestly, all things considered, considering this is not the most exciting of things. Ice Cube, 1 normal, 1 reverse. Honestly, if people are tuning into this kind of monotonous stuff, maybe I'll stream my freaking vault cleaning in Destiny 2 next week.
Okay, now you're getting a little too far.
Alright. 2 of each for Electabuzz. Yeah, I need to clean vault space in Destiny 2. I've been riding like 6 open spaces now for like a month and a half, 2 months. I mean, the reality is a lot of stuff's going to get taught, as far as any armor I have in there is going to get tossed pretty much right away when Edge of Fate drops in next month. Just because they're reworking armor and pretty much anything you have right now is not going to be as good as what you can get in the new expansion. Because they're completely reworking armor stats, they're completely reworking where new armor is going to have like set bonuses and things like that. Like, armor is going to be fun again, which is stupid, but it is what it is. When armor has been the same for like 5 years, and even then, before that, was still similar to what it is now. The new changes are actually like the most significant change they've ever been. So we roll with it, you know, chat? And that's just it. We always roll with it. Five regular Shinx and 2 reverse. Three and 1 for Luxio. And don't forget, for those on Twitch, for about like the next, I think till the end of the week, there's a 35% discount off on 5-pack gift subs. All right. 2 of each for Luxray. 4 Pachirisu. So 5 regular Clefairy and 2 reverse holo Clefable. Alright, and this set does something that irritates me when they do this. Because we saw Staryu earlier, because it is a water type card. But Starmie in the set is actually a psychic type card, which means the energy requirements and everything are completely different. So you have to plan ahead and do a lot more finagling if you're actually using those. Not that anyone is ever using those cards, but it's a factor you would have to consider. All right, we got 1 each for Mewtwo, and just like, look at how angry this guy is. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regular ball toy and 2 reverse. Way too many ball toy. Or clay doll. Six regular Duskull. 3 Dusclops. 2. Let's see. Nope. 1 regular and 1 reverse. Dustnor. 5 Chimecho. And 1 Whimsicott V. And then 1 Whimsicott V Star. Actually cooking right along. We're about halfway through this set. 6 Sigilith. 5 and 1 for Dedenne. 6 and 1 for Milcery. 6 regular Grimer. 'My box, I believe, got out of order. Yep. It's just that the dark and the fighting batches were flipped around.
Whoops.
It's all good. We'll come back to Grimer. So we have 1 Hitmontop. 6 Nosepass. 4 Trapinch. 1 Vibrava and 1 Flygon. All regular. 1 Wormadam and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1 for Riolu. 3 Hollow Lucario. 3 and 2 for Throw. 5 Stalk. 4 Golett. And then 2 and 1 for Golurk. Did I say 4 or 5 for Golett? 4. And then 2 and 1. How are we holding up, chat? All right. And oh, hey, look, it's Grimer. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 regular and 2 reverse muck. I love how that's a weird thing where the regular muck is actually worth more than non-hollow muck is worth more than the reverse hollow. It's one of the few times I see that. 2, 3, 4. 5 and 1 for Sneasel. Seven Weavile. 2 Haunch Crovy. 5 and 2 for Spiritomb. 6 and 3 all regulars for Purloin and Liepard. 1, 2, 6 Impidimp. 3. Okay, 6, 2 and 1 for the Impidimp line. Yep. We are actually almost done with this set. Yep. Just drop. Hey, B-Carp, this is pkmn.gg. It's what I use for cataloging and tracking my cards. So, Wormadam, 2 regular and 1 reversed. Probopass. Reverse Hollow Heatran, which we already have cataloged. Okay, so 1 Clink, 2 regular and 1 reverse Clang, and then a reverse Klinklang. And then Zamazentavi. What site do you typically use, B-Carp, or what do you use anything to track yours? Alright, here's another weird one where one printing of this set is way darker than the other. Right, so 2 Gibble, and then 4 and 1 for Gabite. Okay, 1 and 6 for Axu and Fracture. A reverse Haxorus. Okay, yep, it's hard to see the dragon reverse pattern in the sleeves just because it's not as apparent as some of the others. Alright. Let's see. Do this. Yeah. If you'd like B-Carp, I can shoot you a referral link for this site too. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. 7 and 1 for Farfetch'd. 1 and 2 for Cast Form. 6 Starly. 1 Staraptor. We actually don't have Staravia. 3 and 2 for Bidoof, and 2 Hollow Bibarel. Alright. We're cruising, chat. I love how there's like 80 billion variants of the Bibarel. Alright. Mincino. 7, and then 1, and then 2 and 1 for Cincino. All right. Two Halucha and 3 Berry. One Blunder Policy regular. Boss's Orders has like 80 is another one with like 80 billion variants. But we just have the regular holofoil. Four Cafe Master. 2 Reverse Holo Charon's Cure. Four Choice Belts. 3 Cleansing Gloves, and 1 Collapse Stadium. 4 Cynthia's Ambition. 'Freshwater Set, and then 2 Friends and Galler. 1 Reverse Hollow Gloria, Hunting Gloves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three Kindler and 1 Magma Basin. Two Marnie's Pride and a Pot Helmet. Reverse Hollow Professor's Research. Two Team Yell's Cheer. Again, Ultra Balls. You 80 billion variants. 5 double turbos. There might be more for this set somewhere, I feel like. Because all the the major hits aren't in here. I know I've got at least some.
Which one is that?
This is Brilliant Stars.
No, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Unless you have some hiding from me.
Yep. We'll see. I thought I had some more. I do have 1 Trainer Gallery card here that I need to put in. And the fact that there's only 1 Trainer Gallery card is another reason why I suspect I've got some somewhere. But yeah, so now that we have that inputted, you know, you can see like what, in theory, if you had a full master set, what it would be worth. You can see kind of what mine here is worth. You can see the percentage of the set collected. But now we have to go in to Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery. Okay, I don't have any marked here, so maybe. But I do have Zekrom with N writing on them. Yeah, the Trainer Gallery set's actually where most of the value in this set is. All right. That is Brilliant Stars put in. Elizabeth, thank you for the like over on the live. Welcome in. All right, so this one is officially logged. Whee! All right. Next set we're going to catalog tonight.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Nobody asked you. For those who couldn't hear because of the mic squelching, that a certain Amazon device decided it was going to try to insert itself into that conversation. Yeah. It's always been one down here. Yeah, we don't. Eventually that may change if I decide to get smart lights into that fixture there. Which I'm toying with the idea, but that's not a project for anytime soon. Alright, so we will be going ahead and logging Paradox Rift. Now, fun thing with this set is I have that Groudon. It actually has come down in price a little bit. For a while there, it was spiking up to like over 100 for some weird reason. Like it went from $50 to 100 overnight, and now it's kind of gone back down to earth a little bit. But it's still $75, $73, $74. But yes, I do have that one, so I do have the most expensive card in this set. It's actually one of the only sets I can say that for. Energy card.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't gone through them yet.
So we will go ahead and I'll go through these and then I'll go back in and add these. Okay. So let's go ahead and kick this over into table. Oh, and then there's a binder view, so you can actually like thumb through a virtual binder, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I've been using this site now for a while. Like I said, it's just been a matter of actually inputting everything. Just checking on one thing real quick here. I'm checking something real quick. I'll have to take a look because I don't think I can pull like referral links through the app. For some reason, I think that can only be done on the website here, and I don't want to mess with that while I've got it pulled up on stream. Oh, I forgot to re-enable. Chat. I'm going to go ahead and move chat over here for now. Cool. All right. How we holding up? So Paradox Rift, I actually have enough where we have to use 2 booster boxes or 2 ETB boxes to hold it. And we have plenty to go through. So chat, any of you have any favorite sets? One, two, three, 4, 5 Surskit, and 2 Masquerain, all regular. Five and 2. 3, 4, 5 and 6, and 3 of freaking Pansage. Freaking monkeys. Four and 2 for Simisage. Like, Way too many monkeys. Six and one for Dwebble. And you can see as I fill this in, all that stuff updates in real time. Just a lot of nice features with this site. I've definitely taken a liking to it. Rustle, just have the one. Six and one for Bound Sweet. Three Steenie. Six and two for Biplug. Blitbug, blah, blah. Pressing that 10 times fast. Oh yeah, that's right. This set had something kind of weird that we'll see here in a moment. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 1 for Dottler. And 4 Orbeetle. There are 2 different Nimble cards. You don't see this super often with these sets, but there are a few sets that'll have like 1 or 2 commons that there are multiple types of. I think there's one set that has like 3 different Pawmi or something weird like that too. One, two, three. 3 and 1 for the first one, and 1 and 1 the other. But you can see as I'm filling this out, the percentage collection is actually filling in. Alright, Toad School. Another one that there's actually 2 variants of. Have 1 on the first one. And it's wild that that's the one that's not worth anything. 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's flipped around, so do that. No worries. It's, like I said, it's one of the ones that's weird where there's 2 different of the same Pokemon.
Also, like, these look so similar.
Yep, it's another example of that same thing.
Oh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 on the other. Weird that I have way more of the one that's actually worth a little bit more. Usually it's the opposite. Usually you'd think that the one that's worth more is the one that you would be pulling less of. Not always the case, though, as it may seem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toad Scroll. Odd. Make sure I don't have anything mucked around here. I've marked from before having the reverse on that, but I don't see it, so I'll unmark it for now. 2 reverse Hollow Wochian. Welcome in to everybody who is just tuning in. We're having a very chill stream, and I'm chit-chatting with chat while we sort through my Pokemon cards and catalog them so that I actually know what I have. It's a weird concept, you know? Fixing one for Magby. Four and one on Panseer. Because once again, we have way too many of these apes. The cat, welcome in over on TikTok. How's it going? Fixing two for Simisear. Volcanion, which is coming to Pokemon Go with the Go Fest event this year. So people who have been to the live events that have occurred so far already have been able to get it. And everyone else globally will get that at the end of the month. We have 2 and 2 for Volcanion. Six empty heads. And of course, there's 80 billion variants of that because it's in a lot of the Battle Academy sets. All right, 4 and 1 for Crocolore. Two and 2 for that Charcadet. And then 1 and 1 for the other. Right. Iron Moth. These are a little difficult to discern the hollows and the non-hollows, or the hollows and the reverses. Okay, so 3 regular and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reverse hollows. Many moths. EU. We have one of each. And we are cruising right along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Horsey. And 4 reverse hollows. Good lord. Two regular Seadra. And then 2 and 2 on Kingdra. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 1 for Remoraid. One and 1 for Octillery. Eight and 1 for Phoebus. Three regular and 2 reverse for Milo. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 1 for Snowrunt. Three, 4, 5, and 1 for Mantike. Four reverse and 2 regular Palkia. One, two, three, 4 Panpour regular and 1 reverse. Actually, the least amount of the monkeys we have from this set. 3 and 1 on Singapore. Four and 2 Vanillite. I actually don't have any Vanillish. Oh, wait. Nope, they're just out of order. So I actually have 1 Vanillish. But who cares? That's the ice cream Pokemon. Three and 2 for Vanillux. We have 1 Sarina EX. And 3 and 2 Wimpod. What? Yes, for that Wimpod. But of course, but wait, there's more. Why have 1 Wimpod card in your set when you could have 2? So I've got 2 and 1 on that one. Two reverse and 5 regular Golisopod. Two and 1 for Wiglet. For that Wiglet. Two and 2 for the other one. Well, trio 1, 2, 3 regular. And 2 and 2 for Veluza. Two Dondozo. 10 regular iron bundle. Gross. One reverse and 3 regular Chien Pao. One Mewtwo EX, the electric Terra typing. Three and 2 for Elekid. And 4 and 1 for Plusle. Thing. We'll get these put back in just so we can free up some table space for us. All right. Keeping it rolling right along. Thank you for joining me on this expedition tonight, chat. By joining in tonight, one of the biggest things you are doing is you are helping to ease the sanity of the lovely Wulfbae behind me.
I don't know how much easing it's doing.
Oh, hey, it's progress being done.
Like, I don't. That's not.
You know, you just have other things to deal with.
But like, it's a huge deal. Like, I just hate being called out for like not. And it's not like a huge deal or anything. It's just welcome to my brain. It's
Intended
no,
as a
not at all. Which is why I'm like not upset about it by any means.
Okay.
I just, you know how my brain works.
fair. Four and 1 for Galvantula.
I'm gonna take an ice cream break. Have all those like trainer ones, and they weren't sleeved or in a hard sleeve. They're all fuller.
Take a lot.
I'm twitchy.
3 regular Zekrom. No, that's fair. Sure. Yep. I think there's only vanilla left though. 6 Oricorio. 4 and 2 for Toxel. Seven Natu. Yep. 7 regular and 1 reverse Natu. Little ice cream opening ASMR for you, chat. Yeah, that's no. Actually, NVIDIA Broadcast is actually doing a really good job suppressing that. One of the few good things it actually does. On the list for Friday. Making good progress on this set. We're about a quarter of the way through. We already did one set, so just be a moment, chat. No, that's fair.
So here I am eating carbs.
That do be how it goes sometimes, though. Mm-hmm.
Still faking slightly, but it's not as bad.
That's good, at least. This set had so many freaking cards. Like, part of the reason why there's 2 boxes is just...
That one has 182 that.
Well, but when you factor in all the secret rares and everything, it's actually like 208, 260.
Yeah. But, I'm assuming SSP Surging Sparks
Yep.
has 191 base.
Mm-hmm.
Obsidian Flames has 197 base.
Yeah, they definitely like their bigger sets with Scarlet Violet.
Mm-hmm.
When we get to them. All right. Okie doke. So, Zatu, we have 1 reverse and 4 regular. One reverse, 4 regular Latios. Two reverse, 3 regular Deoxys. 4 and 1 for Yamask. One Cofagrigus. Five and 2 for Punkaboo. I eventually have to go back and fill in that because I know we have them from the Halloween. They are, and they show up in here too on this.
Okay.
So 1 and 1 for Flittle. Pretty sure. Nope, that was Gorgeist. My bad. Now we're on Flittle. Another one where they decided to put 2 different ones. All right, so we have 1, and then we have 2 and 1. Spathra. 2 reverse, 5 regular. Well, Tink-a-Tink. Another one where there's friggin' 2 of them. That's the reason why this set was so big, is just they had so many. This set in particular had so many super weird where they had 2 different designs. I would have been okay with it if they had done something with this set like they did with Black Bolt, White Flare, where they kind of had the split set and then like had a variant that was in each one. I would have been a little bit more okay with it. And the other thing too is I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it was in the 2 Japanese sets that got merged together to create this one, to create Paradox Rift, because there was a set that was focusing on the ancient ones and a set that was focusing on the future ones. And I think they each had one of the variants. I think that they just decided to put both variants into the English set. I think that's where we're running into this issue. Rant over. Let's keep going. All right, Tink-a-Tink. And yep, this is the 82. So 1, 2, 3 regular and 1, 2 reverse. One. So 1 and 2 for that. Think it tough. 1, 2, and 1. And then you had your ice cream and like, nope, I'm satisfied. Time for bed. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Eee.
This child wants to go outside.
Yes. How dare we encourage activity and exploration? Terrible parents we are.
Terrible.
Or take a ton. Alright. Probably at least until I finish up Paradox Rift, since I started it.
Okay. And that's the first or second pack?
This is the first one.
Oh. Okay. Got it.
6 and 1 for Screamtail. Gimmighoul. Another one with 2 of them. We have one regular, the first one, and then one of each of the second one.
Cool.
Iron Valiant, we have one. Onyx, 2 and 1. Ligar, 5 and 3. Liscor, 5 regular. Groudon, 2 and 4.
2 reverse, 4 regular.
Gibble, 4 of those, and then 1 each for Gabite. Mienfoo, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 regular Mienshao. Hoopa, we have 1. Minior, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1.
How we holding up?
Cox, we have 1. Knackley, 1, 2 for that one. And then 1, 2, and 2.
2 regular and then 2 and 2.
Knacklestack, 2 and 1. Garganackle, 1 of each. Wafrave, 4 of them. And then 7 and 1 for Flamigo.
Cool.
Witherwing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bandy Shocks, got 2 of them. Tinglu, 2 and 4. All right. That's the first box of Paradox Rift done. Second box. All right. Zubat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. 6 and 2. Golbat. 1 and 1. And 4 regular Crobats. Absol. 3 and 1. And then 5 and 1 for Purloin. Liepard. 3 and 2. All right. Rubbish. 3 and 2. Garbodor. 3 and 1. Yveltal. Got 1 and 1. Four and 1. Or Nickit. All right. Cool. Feeble. 2 reverse, 3 regular. Or Pico. 3 reverse, 2 regular. Low kicks. Three reverse, 4 regular. Root Bonnet. 1 reverse, 2 regular. Felix up next. 2 and 2. Jirachi. 2 regular, 3 reverse. Ferocid. 4 and 1. Four for Hawthorne. And 4 Durant. And if anyone is cringing at how I pronounced Ferocity and Frothorn, believe it or not, those are the official English pronunciations per the Pokemon Company. Obviously, to an English speaker, you would think Pharaoh because of ferrous for iron, but nope, it's more like ferocious. All right, so 1, 2 for that Hone Edge. Whoop, these are... Okay. All right, so Hone Edge 130. We have 1, 2, 3, and 2. And 2 of the other one. Doublade. An evolved one that actually has multiple. So we have 3 regular and 1 reverse, and then 1 regular or the other one. All right. How we holding up, chat? Let's see here. Slash. We have 1 and 2, or 1 reverse and 2 regular. Zacian. 2 regular. Jelly. We have 1. Orthworm. 4 and 1. Bolango. We have 1. I wonder if Goldango still is used as a deck stable for a deck in TCG. I know it at least was for a while there. Altaria, we have 1. Tatsugiri. This is one I'm shocked they actually didn't have multiple of, just because the different types of Tatsugiri you see in Scarlet Violet. But they only actually put in 1 variety on this one, but a lot of others actually had multiple. To me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. 3 and 2. Avery Vox, welcome in. I am doing quite well. Welcome into the stream. How's it going tonight? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 for Porygon. Porygon 2, just 1 regular. Porygon Z. 3 reverse and 1 regular. IPOM. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3. So many monkeys in this set. All right. Ambipom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular, and 2 regular Miltank. Whisper, 2 and 1, and then 3 and 1 Loudred. Cloud, we have 5 regular, Binda, 4 and 1, All right. Wobbloo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And a mouse. Another one that they put multiple of. Two and 1. And 2 and 2. Like Lazar. 7 of those guys. Iron Jugulus. 3 and 1. 3 reverses and 1 regular. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. 2 and 1. So how are we all holding up? 2 and 1 for Countercatcher. Four Cursed Dusters. And then 3 and 1 Defiance Vest. Alright. Earthen Vessel, a staple in a lot of decks. 2, 3, 4. Got 7 of those guys. Future Booster Energy Capsule. 4 and 1. Everyone's favorite gym leader, Larry. We have 1 and 2. Luxurious Cape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3. Some of these back into the box now that we're catching up on things. We are almost done with cataloging Paradox Rift. And then we'll have cataloged 2 sets tonight, which is actually more progress than I've made on this in a very, very long time. All right. Mila is 1, 2, 3, and 1. Ah, yes, the gym leader that ended my personal best for Kaizo Ironmon on Pokemon Emerald, Norman. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of them. Parasol Lady. 2 of them. Professor Sada's Vitality. Got 2 of them. Burrow Scenario, 1, 2. Rika. 2 and 1. Rourke. 4 of them. Frontal. 1, 2, 2. Snorlax Doll. 4 of them. Tactical Machine Blindside. 2 of them. Tactical Machine De-Evolution. Six, 1. Hey, Main the Stars, welcome in. Glad to see you in tonight. How's the evening treating you? Miss your face too. Yeah, I know you were mentioning possibly doing that just because you didn't really like being home alone. That's fair. Just a visit, though, I'm assuming. 2 and 1 for Energize. Techno Radar. 3 of them. Tulip. 1, 2. Seven and 1 for Medical Energy. Jesus. And now we get into the good stuff. Right. So we have Toad Scroll. And we have Magby. Magby is actually worth it quite a bit. Vanillish. Also worth quite a bit. We have... Really? Plusle, which is worth way more than I would have expected. All right. Here's the big boy. Groudon. The most valuable card in this entire set. Right. Minior. Also worth a pretty penny. Slitherwing. All the way down to Iron Jugulus. Then we have Serena EX. Then we go all the way to... We got Professor Sal's Vitality. And then we have Chantal. Probably the least valuable of the full arts we have in this set. And then we have Mila, who we pulled in from Prismatic as well tonight. And with that, yep. And now we have to go back through and add the ones that hadn't actually gone into the sort yet. But thankfully that'll be easy enough to do, because we can go into Scroll way the freak back up here. This is going to be the part of this that takes a while. This is a big set, so there's a lot of scrolling involved. So we have another regular Iron Moth. Brings our count to 4. We have a Porygon 2. All the way down like the 140s. Reverse Hollow. Okay, so that actually added a new one. Alright. Ambipom, 136. We have a reverse. Another new one. Another freaking Iron Bundle. And of course, it's another regular. It's not even a reverse. We have 11 of that one. Screamtail. Regular. Brings us to 7 for there. Future Booster. Another regular. Jirachi. Wiglet. Gimmighoul. Okay. Trubbish. Energy card toss there. Zekrom. Flittle reverse. Cool, that's another new one. Pansage reverse. Going way back up here. Screamtail regular, so now we're going way back down here again. Another Toedscruel. Way back up here again. Orthworm regular. Pansage. Mantike. Galvantula. IPOM. All the way down to 145. Got a lot of that one. Energy card. That's right. Paradox was in some of the tins we opened recently. That's why we have some that weren't part of the sort. That I remember now. We have a regular Thievul again. Way back up here, reverse hollow Surskit. Golbat. All the way down at 111. Oops. Incorrect because it's actually a reverse. Never mind that. Okay. Tatsugiri, 141. Regular. Tinkaton regular. Another polka doll. Or Snorlax doll, rather. Another regular Magby. Surskit. Doublade. Yep, 133. And Whisper. Cool. So I will have to sort those into things. However, Paradox Rift is officially cataloged. So let's bounce back up to the top here and we'll go back into grid view. So we have about 69% of this set completed. Nice. And about 69% of the total variants completed too. We have the number 1 and number 8 most valuable cards in the set. And then it drops down. But the thing is, pretty much all these are worth like 10, 12 bucks here. So that's just, there is a lot of value in this set. It's just not concentrated into 1 or 2 cards. But yeah, so that's a win right there. Oh, and you can split by variants too. That's a neat feature. But yeah, so if you have a complete master set of Paradox Rift, it's about 860 bucks. What I have for Paradox Rift is actually worth about 250 market. So that's not too bad. And some of these are not fully cataloged. Like, these are not 100% cat for what I have, are not fully cataloged yet. But let's take a look here. All right. So I think this is where I'm probably going to go ahead and call it for the night. Just, I want to stream super late. As far as upcoming streams, we'll probably have some Destiny and Destiny Rising content rolling out possibly tomorrow night. We'll see. And then next chance for stream's going to be Sunday night. Sunday night though, and I will post on TikTok, YouTube, all that, Threads, Blue Sky. I'll blast it out on pretty much all my socials when I know for sure. But Sunday, hopefully, will be booster boxes of the Japanese sets for Black Bolt and White Flare, which aren't even available in English yet, or are they? Yeah, no, they're not even available in English yet. They won't come out in English till like mid next month. I could have just looked right in front of me, but whatever. So this, for a lot of people, seeing the Japanese sets will actually be their first viewings for these sets in person. So I'm excited. There's actually a ton of value in the Black Bolt and White Flare sets in Japanese right now. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, you have a lot of cards worth a lot of money, like over 400 for the Zekrom. And then, you know, same thing applies with White Flare. Just because you have, like, the art on, I do like the black and white ones. It's a simplistic style, but it's a really elegant style. But then the secret art rares for Reshi and Zekrom are nuts too. And there's a lot of good arts in this set. The big thing to keep in mind is literally all the Pokemon in Gen 5 have an art rare, have a full art. So between the two sets, there's 176 full arts. Because you have the different Pokemon ones, plus you have a few other ones. Like you have En's Plot, you have Hilda, you have a few for her. So yeah, so that'll be exciting. I'll blast that out on socials once I know for sure if that's going to be Sunday stream. If it's not Sunday stream, then Sunday stream will probably be either Destiny 2 or Destiny Rising. And with that in mind, I want to thank everyone who tuned in tonight. As always, your support is highly appreciated. And thank you for everyone who tuned in to us for the first time tonight. With that, I look forward to seeing you all next stream. Don't forget to drop me a follow on my other socials. Blue Sky and Threads are where you'll find most of my updates and things like that. I have some stuff in the works to make more use of Instagram down the road. That probably won't happen till July. But, yep, so keep an eye on that. Drop a follow on those. Don't forget to drop a follow on the streams here to know when we go live again. And with that, I want to wish you all a great rest of your night. Goodbye.